Hi, what's your name?
I'm Aniket. I pursued commerce, post which in university back in India, I pursued BCom Honors Bachelor in Commerce, specialization in international finance. I'm studying here business management right now, and right now I'm pursuing management domain. So I'm trying to cover two very important verticals of the core business, finance and management. I was involved in business from quite early stage of my life, and I'm born in business family. So I used to see my father's business. I used to take care of it. And like since I was 10, I was very much involved with my family business. Gradually, when I passed my 10th standard and I had a year gap, then I was involved in my family business for a year. Then I pursued 11th and 12th in commerce. And then I moved from my hometown to Bangalore back in India. One of the most essence part of being entrepreneur or business person is you need to see the opportunity everywhere. You have to be very observative. Like you need to observe everything and see where you can stand in terms of opportunity and what is the best you can get out of there. So when I came to Bangalore, so transportation was very big problem for me because Uber and private cab was too expensive for me to go to college. Public transport used to take lot of time because they had designated routes. Gradually, I had a talk with all my friends. They all had the same problem, but no one bothered to take up the issue and challenge. So I formulated my first company, like my own company called Motorola India Private Limited, Transport and Logistics Service. Initially, we have launched IoT based bike rental company. IoT is Internet of Things. So you can see the bike anywhere parked, just scan it from the phone. It will be auto debited from your account, the amount will be auto debited. And we have a socket, and just you enter the pin which is showed on the display of the phone, and key will come out and you can just start riding. I tried to address the cost issue and the convenience because I think that is like very important thing when it comes to student and freshers in the job because they don't have huge salary and student are very tight on budget. IT consultancy is GSR Innovation Private Limited. I was very much fond of computer and my father had agency business of computers, so I was given a computer at very young age. When I was 3, I had my own PC back. Oh, okay. So back in India in 2002, 2003, having PC was a big deal. Mm-hmm. And I got, with God with, I got time to explore with it. And that helped me to develop my interest slowly in the field. And then I started my IT consultancy company, which is doing good right now. And the third one is into tech repair. And I have a patent awaiting for that company. We have applied with USTPO. Okay, I have a question for you. How long do you think if your screen breaks for the phone? Like if your phone screen is not working well. If you go to service center, how long it's gonna take to get it replaced and how many days?
Like two
to 3 days. And can you survive without phone for 2 to 3 days? No.
No.
So here is Repair B for you. We do it within an hour in your doorstep. We have GoPro installed. You just raise the complaint online. You have indoor service. Our technician will go to your doorstep. When it comes to phone and like electronic gadgets, people are very much insecure which type of things you use, what else you do with my device because people don't know exactly. So all my technicians have GoPro on their head. They record everything, like what part did they remove, what did they fix, so that you can have the surety. Oh. And we get it repaired in an hour at your doorstep. You need not to move out from your house. Okay, being very frank, because I belong to a business family, so it's very difficult for me to have a service attitude because the person who's into service have different attitude and the person who's into business. So it's very difficult for me because from childhood I've seen business. The other thing which gradually motivated me was tendency to create a huge impact in the society. Maybe like if you talk about Motorola, I'm trying to create a huge impact in the mobility and logistics industry. The main motivation for it, and money is the secondary factor, because after a certain point you need to have stability in your life. So the first thing which motivated me was the way entrepreneurship work that fascinated me. So I have an elder sister. She was in her college then, and they had entrepreneurship summit. So in class 6, I was not aware of the word entrepreneur. This word fascinated me like anything. So in class, generally when teacher asks what do you want to pursue, people say doctor, engineer and everything. I was the one in my class who always used to say entrepreneur. It is there from where the word entrepreneur came in my mind, and gradually it grew when I started exploring more with the work. You need not to take any course to become businessman. So if you talk about pure business, it's very simple. It's like you invest 1 rupee, you earn 2 rupee out of that, you keep 50 paise out of the 1 rupee which you earn, and you again invest 1.5 rupee. So there are two type of experience. One is educational experience and one is practical experience. I think educational experience is important, but yeah, for me, because I have seen business since the day I was born, so practical experience dominated over educational experience in my case. So right now, back in Hope, they teach me how to make business plan, which I've made in real and pitched it in front of investor, and I raised the money out of it. So that's how it works. But yeah, knowledge is important to succeed at the optimum level. I always see the movement as challenge, so there is no such hardest movement. It's just your attitude. But if you specifically talk to me about the movement, there had been a many movement when I thought, is it I took the wrong decision in my life? As you know, business is very unpredictable. Anything can happen tomorrow. You cannot predict like sure shot. There is no sure shot prediction. Like if you go into job, you'll get the money at the end of the month. That's sure. But in business, it is not. So financial crisis is one of the most important thing. I walked back in price when I started my first company, and I didn't take a single rupee from my parents or family. I started everything myself. So I started my first company, and I was so broke that I used to walk for 1.5 hours to save a pound of the bus so that I can have dinner at night before sleeping. So I've seen those days, and I'm seeing this day. Although it's not successful, I'm not successful yet. It's just the progress, and progress in different vertical combined together to make a person successful. But yeah, there had been a hard time. Being very frank, I won't lie, it is. There are many times when you go through mental trauma, loneliness, everything, because as an entrepreneur, I need to ensure the happiness of everyone working around me. I need to keep them positive so that they can work efficiently. All the problem which comes to my company, I need to absorb it within me, and all the progress which goes out, I have to share with everyone, because at the end they work for me. Loneliness is the another very big problem, and many research they prove that entrepreneurs are very lonely people. If you come to my room, you'll always see me working on something. I barely go out. Being in Liverpool, I just went out for night outs like for 2-3 times. That too when my friend forced me. That is the life of typical entrepreneur in initial stage. It's very important to have the people who understand you around you, people who can motivate you, who can emotionally support you. I have few friends, and I'm glad they are in my life. And I know, although I have like 2-3 friends in my life, like proper friends as in friend for life, but I know whenever I am in problem, I can just call them up. There is a very famous quote, I don't remember the exact quote, but I can tell you the meaning of that quote. If you're an entrepreneur, you need to sacrifice your lifestyle. You should ensure that you don't get influenced by the people around you, so that when they will work, you can enjoy your life. If I'm working now for my future, I'll ensure my future bright, and when people around me will work, I can enjoy my life then.